Hey everybody, gonna do a quick video here on life. What I'm gonna be doing on these videos is just off the cuff, just very authentic and raw. I'm not gonna produce them perfectly. I'm just gonna, what's on my mind, like a stream of consciousness type of thing, where if it's important and I think people can get value out of it, I'll just discuss it and I'll talk about my opinion on it, and if you can get something out of it, that's great. So today I'm just going to talk about life, and over my, close to 50 years on this planet, how I've approached it, things I've done that's worked out, things I've done that haven't worked out. And I'll probably be making more videos and getting deeper and deeper into stuff. But for now, basically I'll be talking about things that are important to me, like investing, philosophy, like stoicism and things of that nature, investing to build wealth, and just in general, maybe some other topics that are current events and things of that nature. But for the most part, I'm just gonna top of the head, top of the dome type stuff, and just kind of let it go. So today I just wanted to talk about philosophy of how to live your life. So there's two ways you could kind of do it. You could either do the traditional route where you go to college, get good grades, you graduate, you get a job, you work that job for say 30, 40 years, you retire, hopefully it all works out. That's becoming less practical these days, just with people changing jobs so much, and maybe you get a degree at a college, you go into big student debt, and maybe that job's not even available. Or if you get that job, you don't like it. Or if you don't like it, then you can't last there. So then you have to find a way to do something else to provide for the family. So that is the traditional way. That's the way it's been done for like the past 50 years. But that's starting to change with all that's been going on recently and the cost of everything increasing. People are getting more entrepreneurial. You see all these websites like this, like a YouTube or a TikTok or things of that nature, where people are not wanting to work for a corporation for 40 years, 30 years, and then, hang it up and retire off into the sunset if they're lucky enough to have saved enough money. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about here. Also, do you want to be your own self-starter, like an entrepreneur, where you go out into the world and you use your skills that you develop and learn, like a growth mindset, where you find out what do you want to do in this world, right? Because what I've learned over all these years is if you don't love it, it's hard to stick with it. You could do it, but you're probably not going to be too happy. You're probably going to be slightly depressed as you're going through this journey. So it's just a couple thoughts right now that I'm just kind of thinking about. Two paths, right? The traditional path and more of a path that takes you on your heart, right? It might be harder. It might be a little bit more painful because you're learning and you're growing and you're putting more on your back rather than depending on an employer. So again, and then the other thing we'll kind of be going through is like wealth mindset, right? Like how do you get enough money where you could then do the things you want to do rather than do the things someone else you need to do to survive, right? And that's kind of what I love talking about, and investing is a big part of that. And so yeah, I hope you get value in what I'm going to talk about, and in the future I'll be trying to make consistent videos and trying to just go through things and give you more specific things. But right now I'm just kind of giving an intro to how I think about things, and I'll get more specific as we go on. All right, peace.